You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And I was having a breakdown every single lesson. Hello wonderful people, it is me, Angie. I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are. Ignore the face mask, I'm struggling right now. Ignore the pink fluff in my hair. It's from my jumper. Let's jump right into this video. Unlike me jumping into the video, you never jumped in your revision, and that's why you're here, because you didn't pay attention in class, or you didn't do as much work as you should have done in the holidays, or it's just before exams, it's just before mocks, it's just before the real GCSEs, and you realized, oh damn, I don't know this. Regardless, I'm here to help you and break down what you need to do. The first thing you need to do is breathe, relax. Maybe not relax, but like, don't panic. Panicking is gonna make it worse for you. When you change your mindset to a positive mindset, everything will be okay. My one regret for physics and maths is that I didn't start relaxing earlier, and I was having a breakdown every single lesson for physics and every other lesson for maths. You know, we gotta make that space. But yes, the first thing you need to do is relax. The next thing you need to do is come to terms with the fact that you have made a not so great life decision and forgive yourself for it. Don't beat yourself up. Okay, I spent my Christmas holiday watching Dragon Ball Z instead of learning GCSE physics, and I've forgiven myself for it. Was it the best idea? No, but that is okay. We can move on from this. Once you've got the mentality stuff out the way, the next thing you need to do is get a body of work breaking down thing. So the specification might be overwhelming, it might stress you more, it might be a bit confusing, so I would say get a tick list, a checklist. Your teacher might have one. There are lots of websites online that will have them for free, so go and check that out before you decide to make any fiscal or monetary commitments. Test.com, TES, is a great place to go. It is for teachers, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So get yourself a specification thing and work out what you know and what you do not know. The next thing you need to do is come here on YouTube and learn what you do not know. I would say the best way to go about this is to find a summary video here. So for example, Science with Hazel has a 1-hour summary of paper 1 GCSE physics. So watch that video, take notes on what you don't know. If there are gaps in your learning, make sure you come back to that, and use YouTube again, use other resources to try and learn what you have missed. Get help as quickly as possible. I don't care if you're proud. I don't care if you are too proud to admit to Mr. Brocom that you have messed up and that he was right when he told you to pay attention in his chemistry lessons instead of going on your phone. You need to go to Mr. Brocom and be like, sorry sir, but I need some help. You need to go to a mentor. You need to find some form of help as soon as possible. Swallow your pride as quickly as possible, because that will help you. It's your teacher's job to help you. There may be year 13s who can help you. Get yourself help as quickly as possible. The next thing you need to do once you know your content is not necessarily take notes. We all like to act like notes are the savior of the world, and they are not. I personally believe you could go through something, take no notes, and be absolutely fine. Notes are not necessary for everything. Essay plans, timelines, they work. Mind maps, they work for history, for religious studies, for humanities. Why are you doing an essay plan for biology? Are you okay? That doesn't work. We need to stop thinking that the study methods that work best for us work best for every subject, and treat every subject as an individual, as a different thing, because that is what they are. On that note, for things like physics, maths, computer science, why are you taking notes? You don't need to be constantly taking notes for these things. Once you know the content, start doing questions. You need to be going to mathsgenie.com. You need to be going to physicsandmathstutor.com, BBC Bitesize, all these different websites with a nice big load of questions, and doing as many questions as possible, because knowing the content is one thing, but applying the content is something else. And doing questions, applying the content, that is how you get marks. That is how you pass exams. That is how you ace exams. Okay, so once you've done all these questions, everything, the textbook, everything, the revision guide, everything you can get your hands on, then you need to start doing actual exam style questions. So get the specimen paper, get the last year paper, get the paper before that year. Do as many papers as possible. For things like history, your teachers can make things up for you. For me, I made a huge file, I sent it to everyone in my year, and I made questions on absolutely everything we covered in history. Do as many exam questions as possible. Then the next thing you need to do is become best friends, besties, bezzy mates with the mark scheme. You need to know buzzwords. Someone a year ago gave me this advice. She's older than us. She's not us, but older than me. Anyway, buzzwords are keywords that you need to have coming to your mind when you hear something. So if I hear respiration, I know I need to be talking about ATP, aerobic, anaerobic. Do you see where I'm going? Because when you have a question, you're like, I kind of know what's right, or you answer it and it's right, but it's wrong. Like, it's right, but it's not what they want. Getting to grips with the mark scheme will help you. Someone's asked me how to revise the mark scheme, and when I come up with how I actually do it and think about what I do, it will be a video. But for now, make sure you're going through, because you should be able to answer any question. They can change the name. I don't care if it's Sam or if it's Ibrahim. They can change up little details, but you need to be so close and so familiar with the mark scheme. Can we get familiar? Sorry, I got distracted. That you can answer the questions in your sleep upside down in Japanese, even if you don't speak Japanese. I think that is pretty much all of my advice for you. Yeah. Good luck. I hope that you do amazing in mocks, GCSEs, A-levels, whatever you're doing right now. And I hope that you don't forget to work hard, because the final thing that I want to say is quality is better than quantity. If Felicia is studying for 12 hours every Sunday and Jemima is doing 2 hours, that doesn't mean Felicia is automatically going to do better than Jemima. It could mean that Felicia struggles more, so she needs more time. With me, the reason I studied for so long is because I genuinely really struggle. I am not naturally smart. However, if Felicia is also watching anime, eating Doritos, on Snapchat, having a semi-conscious snooze moment, like, her quality of revision will not be as good as Jemima's 2 hours. So don't be fooled. If someone is on Snapchat like, I just did an 18-hour study marathon, or if you see me constantly posting study with me's, that doesn't necessarily mean that person's studying is better than you. How can you improve your quality? You can be intentional, you can make plans. That is a whole nother video, and I will get to that very soon. So as always, make sure you're wonderful people. Smile, subscribe, study hard, slay hard, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.